How's it going, folks? Untitled player development professional at BLYTHEFIELD Country Club and founder of DNA Golf Instruction. I want to continue talking about ways we can do some things to get better as we fight through this COVID-19 season. It won't last forever, and we should be prepared once this is over to get back out on the golf course and have some of our skills there. Okay. So today I want to talk about swinging the golf club, and we are all quarantined. We are all kind of shut off from the rest of the world. But if you have tall enough ceilings, if you have a large enough area within your house, we might be able to swing a golf club. We all have backyards. Some of us have backyards. I have an apartment, so I can't really swing outside right now. But I do have a parking lot in the front, and I can stay the proper distance away from people and still swing a golf club. But let's talk about swinging a golf club in relation to speed training. And I've been watching a lot with the Mach 3 group there. A young lady from our area, Sarah White, great player down in Texas, Division I player, is interning with them. So I've been paying attention to what they're doing. Also watching some of the other speed training things that are going on out here. And I think people are improving that. So let's talk about that. Obviously, swinging a golf club at different tempos and speed is one way to do it. I'm going to recommend that you just try to swing a shaft or a stick. Now, I have a shaft without a head here. And a lot of times I'll just take this, we got another camera angle over here, and just literally swing it back and forth, thinking about being fastest at impact and maintaining my ballast and my follow through to make sure that I got that intact. Okay, super, super light. And with light, if we're thinking about positions and not being fast there, but being fastest at the bottom, hopefully you heard the difference there. We can learn a little bit about our speed and where to be fast and keep that same relation to our target and work on our follow through. That's just with the club without the head there. You don't have that, maybe you have an alignment stick or a snowplow stick in your yard. And you can grab that. Once again, this is more for outside unless you have tall ceilings. But can you swing that back and through? Not really thinking about anything mechanical, but feeling where the speed is, okay? And we want that sound to be at the bottom. We don't want it to be up here, okay? So the light ones, we can use that one. Now, a lot of you have seen these tools, right? The weighted head there. This was my skills, the flex here. And you just swing this slowly back and through. And what I love about this one, this is a little shorter. This is the junior version. But what I love about this tool keeps your spine very quiet because of the weight on the end of the club. And we really develop an understanding of what's really going on with the golf swing and what is really moving. And this is a great exercise. So even just swinging this back and forth without stopping, both ways, we're going to build a pretty good feel, and our bigger muscles are going to be the driver of that action because of that heavier head. Okay, so that's a good way to build our swing and understanding of swing speed, and we can swing that at different paces. Once again, my whole thing is that we're switching up that speed down here. We're not making adjustments up here, and we still want to make sure that we follow through correctly, getting our body in the proper position as we follow through. All right. Now, last but not least, I have a towel. Just have a beach towel at home, and I took a knot, or made a knot on the end of it. Okay, similar to our weighted ball there. We got a little bit of weight there. Nothing crazy. And this is super light. I'm gonna have my daughter doing this a lot over the next couple of weeks because I think this will help her understand swing speed at 8 years old in a very, very simple way. We're not getting technical, not even worried about grip. Just gonna hold that towel on the end of it. And what I like to do is just get it going, start forward, get back, have it go all the way around, swing through, and then touch your back. So swinging this back and through. And same thing, fast at the bottom. Fast at the bottom. And I'm letting that ball, when it hits my body, that's when I'm starting my transition. And it helps us understand that we like that pause. We want to make sure we're gathered before we start getting through that golf ball and working towards it. So this one is going to be one of my favorite tools to use. Another thing that I can do with this, I think, done a little bit at home, but I can grab it a little bit shorter, and I can be on my knees and practice my golf swing that way. And I'm just trying to be fast as I can, and impact, and same thing. Try it both ways. Even if you're a right-handed golfer, swing a bunch of times, 20, 30 times one way, and then switch and do the same thing the other way. And this is how we build speed. Okay? So this is a great, great tool for that. Very, very simple. Good for old, good for young, good for middle age, good for everyone. Okay? So this is a simple thing that we all can make at home. We all have a towel of some kind. Probably could get kind of creative and maybe do something with the sheet with several knots. Or I think about the old sock fight games we used to have with the long sock with a couple of extra socks in the middle of it. Okay? So a lot of ideas, but once again, what are we as golfers? We are people that imagine, we are people that process, and people that think. Those are all things we can do within our home environment, at home there, and we can't let the world beat us, right? We don't want the golf course to beat us when we're playing. We don't want the world to beat us when we're in this current situation. So I give you some ideas, some things to think about, and ways to work on speed as we deal with this virus for a few more weeks, hopefully. But even if it's longer, we're going to keep the mentality of doing what? Playing shot by shot. We're going to go through this thing day by day. Okay? Stay in the present. All the things that we say in golf, all the things that those good players do, that's what we're going to focus on over this next little bit. And we're going to keep working on our golf game. Thanks for watching, and you guys have a wonderful day.